When it comes to an interview set, whether that's for stills or video, one of the hardest things to do is to set it outdoors. Now, I can't help with everything right in the single video, but one thing I can help you with is natural light, stills, and video. And simply put, a really easy way to help harsh lighting situations to really benefit the overall image that you're going to get. First, though, let's look at a gear list. These are the things that I've used in this video to get this done with. The first thing is a C-stand. For this shot, I'm going to use two of them. Because I'm doing this all on my own, I don't have anybody to hold anything. The C-stand will be my assistant. Now, next thing I'm going to need is some way to make sure that the C-stands don't go anywhere, so I'm going to use some sandbags. Again, I can't hold everything, so the idea here is the sandbag is going to make sure that the things that I attach to my C-stands don't go anywhere. And with those set, the next thing is a flag set. Specifically for this shot is two of them. Remember, these come in all shapes and sizes, but what they really do is they come with a gold, a silver, a white, a black, and a diffusion layer. As far as process, the first thing to do is set your subject based on your environment. This is obviously going to be based on preference and where you're actually shooting. You're just trying to find a good spot to work with. Now, after the subject is set, the first thing I work on is the diffusion layer. I put it between the subject and the sun to give me a work zone. Basically, an area where there has been diffusion made, so therefore, all the shadows, all the light that you're seeing has gone through that diffusion layer first. When you're actually talking about the image that you see in camera, those shadows will have been reduced significantly. You will get a flat, constant, consistent light source, which is essentially what you're looking for out of the diffusion layer. You want to reduce those harsh shadows and reduce the actual light that is actually hitting your subject. Practically, this is also really nice for the person when you set this first because it really is like giving them a shadow. So on a hot day, you are actually helping them out because you're cutting some of that sunlight down. After you set the diffusion layer, then you can work on the stand that's holding the negative fill, which is that black piece of fabric to give a shadow to the opposing side of the face. Remember, with the negative fill, there is no right or wrong answer. You're just trying to move it either closer or further away from your subject to give a nice shadow to the opposing side of the face. Whatever that means for you, that's what you're looking for. Additionally, if you're into it, you can throw in one of these 5-in-1 sets that everyone has. It's a really easy way to get a rim light if you want that outdoors because the silver side is a really good reflection point. So if you can point this towards your subject, kind of sit it off towards the backside outside of your shot, it is a good way to get a little bit of a rim light on the shoulder if you want that. You don't have to. It means potentially having to do another stand or have somebody else hold this potentially. And it is a little directional, but keep in mind it is a good additive if you want that. And lastly, as a bit of a send off, I want to give you a couple of things to think about here. In that, one, remember this is a trial and error process. There are so many things going on, and you're constantly having to adjust, and your environment is practically always moving. So keep that in mind. You will always probably have to move around a little bit, and you'll be finding the next spot or moving your things in order to get the better work zone we talked about, or maybe you're moving negative fill to give you a little bit more, a little bit less. You're practically always going to be moving. Your environment also plays a huge part. If you do this on a sunny day where you have no clouds, you might get more out of this than if you try to do it on a day when you have overcast. Really, it's going to depend on a lot of different things. You can always get out there and try it on different days at different times of the day to give you more and more effect or less effect. The more you move things closer, you get more effect, generally speaking. Something like negative fill, if you move it further away, obviously you're going to lose some of that effect. So keep that in mind as well. All of those movements that you're doing are giving more and more effect. And third, and probably most importantly in all besides your environment moving, is the fact that cost doesn't have to be as much as it is depending on what you're using. For me, this is a pretty expensive set because realistically, I bought all of these things over time. So they are expensive items, but they are really professional items and I love using them in other aspects. So they're what I use. It doesn't mean that you have to use these things. You can use other things. I've seen this as cheaply done as probably less than $100 because you can use something like shower curtains and you can use poster board instead of an actual flag. It all just depends on how DIY you want to make it. So keep all of those things in mind. But for anyone else, if you're interested in the gear that I use for this specific video, the links are down in the description down below. Along with links for all the other socials where you can find me. So don't forget to hit those up as well while you're down there. Come back to this video. Let me know what you're thinking about if these things worked for you. I would love to hear about it. If you found other ways or maybe better ways, definitely leave that in the comment because realistically, we are all looking for better or more affordable ways to do these kinds of things. And especially anyone else that looks at this kind of video is just like you and I looking for all of these different tactics. So, with all that, I just want to say thank you again as per usual. Don't forget to check out the links. Don't forget to check out all the socials. I appreciate you as per usual. And I will see you guys as per always, as usual, in the next one.